Hey guys, how you guys doing? This is Lysander from Aquarium Motivate, um, and I want to say hello to everybody. Today, I wanted to talk about routines and rituals because these are things that are important in our lives as they create a systematic lifestyle, and they give us the opportunity to practice things over and over and over again until we're great at those things. And so, one routine that I have that I do is a morning routine. And I'm going to go through my routine with you guys. Now, granted, this is my routine, so it is unique. You may have your own morning routine or ritual that you want to go through, especially one that if you don't have one now, that you want to devise. And also, if you do have a morning ritual, make sure that you take a good look at it to make sure that it is helping you and reach your goals and not hindering you from reaching those. Okay, so no further ado, let me go ahead and go through my morning routine just to give you guys an example of some of the things that I do in the morning, or actually what I do every morning. And granted, listen, this routine, it was very, very, very hard to start. It wasn't like, I just woke up one day and said I'm gonna do it. It's something that's gonna take some time to get into the swing of, and it's also going to take you some time to make it a routine, and that is the point of it, though. So routines do take time. They are practices over time. So my morning routine is between 6 and 7 a.m. is when I wake up. Now, some days I do have to be up at 6, some days I do have to be up at 7, but I make sure that I am up no later than 7 o'clock a.m. And so, therefore, I create some consistency in my life, making sure that that is my wake up time. And actually, it affects a whole lot of other things, such as my bedtime. So, things like that. So, 6 to 7 a.m. wake up. Right after I wake up, I do a meditation. And the meditations that I do, they range, they vary in time. Sometimes it's a 5 minute meditation, sometimes it's a 15, 20 minute. Sometimes I've even meditated for an hour after waking up. So it's something that is good to clear your head for the day ahead, or to get you on the right start. Like again, though, that's something that I do. That's part of my routine. But definitely meditation does help me in my morning. All right. And after meditation, I immediately go into my daily intentions or the goals that I have for that day. And so, since I do have the clear head from the meditation, I'm able to clearly focus on what I have to do for today or what I intend to do for today. And it doesn't matter if it's a small intention or if it's a big goal. The thing is, I focus on what has to be done or what is my goal and what do I need to do to strive to reach that goal. All right. So, after that, I go into gratitude, and I go into gratitude for yesterday's successes and the goals that I've reached, or even the actions that I've done to make my goals a whole lot closer. And so, my next step or my next routine is gratitude. I take gratitude, or I find gratitude in the things that I've done the day before. And I also, along with that, I also find gratitude in the other areas of my life, such as my health, such as my family, such as my finance, such as my career, things like that. So I make sure I go around my wheel of life to find some things to be grateful for. And in that, what I'm doing is I'm killing my negative thoughts, and then I am actually putting positive thoughts in place of those and making sure that those thoughts are there to help me strive and succeed with my goals. So gratitude is awesome. It's a great thing to have in life. Make sure that you find the things that you should be grateful for. All right, because it gives you such great positive mindset. So after the gratitude, I read a book. Now I read because me personally, I love to learn. I love learning new things. I love learning about people. I love learning to see what people are doing. And I just have this thirst for knowledge. And so, like, I like, now granted, I'm not a great book reader. It does take me quite a while to read books every once in a while. And I don't know, but I make sure that I do read a book, and because books are it's one of the habits of very successful people. They make sure that they read as much as they can, and so I try to make sure I do as well, right? And sometimes it's about, I try to read at least for 15 minutes, but sometimes I get caught up. It'll be 30 minutes, it'll be an hour, depending upon what I'm reading. So definitely I read a book. After that, I do my day's itinerary. And so what I do is it's kind of like, I don't like to say it's my to-do list. What I like to say it's what I have to do that's on my calendar. So if I have some things that are on my calendar, I try to live off my calendar as opposed to a to-do list. To-do list can become kind of overwhelming for me. If they are, good for you, then please do that. Make sure your itinerary is based off of your to-do list. I myself, I like to live off my calendar. So if I have things to do, I want to make sure that I have them lined up on my calendar, and then I can fill out my day through that. And so I go through my day's itinerary by going through my calendar. All right. So those are the steps to my morning routine. Like I said, that is my unique routine. But please take any of those actions that you heard. If they help you for yourself, then please go ahead and take those and utilize those. But the important thing is to make sure that you have a morning routine that you go through. Because, like I said, it definitely systemizes your life. It helps put a lot of things on cruise control so that you can start thinking about those things that you really need to be thinking about. All right, guys? So, again, find a routine. I try to do one in the morning, and I also have a nightly routine, which I'll tell you in another video as well. All right, guys? So, routines and rituals, make sure they are part of your life, so that you can succeed and strive. All right, guys? Thank you guys so much, and have a motivated day. I want to thank you guys for landing on such a great page, aquariummotivate.com. Remember to go ahead and subscribe, and also hit the ding ding notification for me, and also visit me at www.aquariummotivate.com, where there's a whole lot more information and resources available for you. All right, I want to thank you guys so much. Have an awesome day.